Good morning. I'm with the Beeman and my new Zulas 5x20, and as I said yesterday, I want to zero in just with the zero block. Now, the Cytong scope and the zero block was on this Beeman, so all I've done is taken off the Cytong and fitted on the Beeman, and so I want to see how far out the zero would be without touching anything at the moment. Now I just want to zero it with the zero block, not the internals, just a zero block. I am recording, and we've got two bullseye targets down there, but because I don't know where the first pellet's going to go, I'm going to go for the concrete, the large concrete slab down there, and I can see a mark I can go for. Oh, there's a couple of marks I can go for, but that's more centre, I think. Yeah, it's more centre, so I'll go for that mark there, and we'll have to see where the pellet goes. Now I reckon when I zeroed my other Zulas for the first time, it shot low. So I'm hoping, because the Cytong scope was on that zero block, this first shot should shoot high. I'm hoping, that's what I'm hoping. But left or right, I don't know where it's going to go. Right, okay, so this is, for me, this is always a tense moment, zeroing it in, because I never know where the pellet's going to go. Okay, so I'm off, I'm loaded and I'm off safety. So we're going to go for that marker there. Oh, I can't see where that pellet went. Or maybe that's a pellet. Okay, I might have to make another marker then. There's a kind of dip in that concrete there. I should have painted the concrete, because if it hits one of those marks, I won't able to tell. Okay, so I'll make a fresh mark, I think. Well, that's landed straight on my reticle. I'll take another shot. Dear me. Don't tell me the scope's already zero. I can't believe that. The only thing I can do now is go for the bullseye target and see what happens. I can't believe. Okay. I can't believe that it's zeroed without me even touching it. Now zoom in. Well, I don't believe that. You know, I don't know why I'm shaking. I just don't believe that shot. That's never ever happened before. As I say, I just can't believe it. That shot high, okay. I'm going to go for the crosshair of the bullseye. A little bit high to the right, left. We'll go for the other one. A little bit high. And I'll take it down 2. Bottom crosshair. Dear me, that's I can't believe this. Same pellet hole, bottom. Oh, dear me. Right, okay, so I'll take that as zeroed. What I'll have to do now is do a chrono test. I've got one more shot in this magazine. I'm going for the same pellet hole. Oh dear me. Okay. Right, that's 12 shots. I only had to touch the 0 block once, and that I can't believe. I'll turn the chrono on. I really forget how to do this. I put in 177 H&N Barracuda FT 9.57 grain, Right, feet per second and foot pounds. Okay, so I'm going to start recording. Yeah, okay, I'm loaded. So at the same time I'm going to go for the top bullseye. What I need to know is the foot feet per second, so I can enter it into the ballistics. Okay, so my first shot.
Six hundred 91. 600 89.
I'm showing just 10 foot pounds.
600 82.
How much have I got?
600 96.
Didn't register that one.
Six hundred 87.
Didn't register that one either. I mean, that it registered 3, I think.
600 84. 600 77. 600 75. 600 56.
Last bullet.
That was last bullet. And then I'll have to load in just as I say, I can't believe I didn't have to do nothing on the 0. Just can't believe that. My brain's thinking all the time, you know, but I'm just confused now. So if anybody's ever had that done to them before, you know, where you didn't have to 0 it, leave it in the comments, let me know, because I think that's most unusual. New scope, all you've done is fitted it on and it's 0'd. Right, okay, so this is going to be the last bullet, I reckon.
600.
600.
61.
61.
Empty magazine.
Empty magazine.
Okay. Not very impressed with the foot pounds, but I'll enter that in a spread of 40 FPS. Average is 680. I think the last time I done a chrono on this, it averaged out around about 720. So maybe those first 12 shots took the air down. I'll have to redo the chrono, I think, with a full tank of air, because the figures, I got it on the database, and I'm sure it was around about 720 average on that last chrono test I done with it. Anyway, okay, so I'll stop this video. So that's all saved. And I've got, what, 11 shots in this magazine. Oh, that was shot to the left. That's the trouble. You know, you're mucking about with pellets and you never know. Let's go for this crosshair at the bottom. Yeah, it's just a little bit, well, that pellet shot a little bit high, but it's on the line. So yeah, a little bit high, but I don't. Right, I've moved that 2, didn't I? So I'm going to go move another 2 down. So that's 4. Okay, go back up 1. So that's 3. Where are you going, Josh? Don't you get in the way. Do his morning routine, I suppose. Yeah, that's good enough for taking small targets, I think. As I said yesterday, the pellets, I reckon the factory does an average. These are 957s, and I did weigh them. And I had a lot of, well, I had a tin full of 10, weighing 10, and a tin full of weighing 9, 4 weighing 7, and I still got some in here that weighed 9. You know, what the decimal point, so I don't know, but so what they're doing is putting down the average weight of the pellet. Right, we're going to go for that top hole. Oh dear me, straight in. Can't ask for more than that, can you? Right, okay, I think this might be the last or empty. I fire it off, I think it's an empty shot. Yeah, empty shot, okay. I'm going to turn the scope off. Right, recording's over. And the scope's off. Well, what can I say? So much for zeroing. And I can't believe it. As I say, if it's ever happened to you where you didn't have to zero a scope when you've just bought it, let me know. Because I just can't believe that just by putting on that zero block, whereas the sight on was on it and it was adjusted for the sight on, that this Zulas was on zero. So if I went into the menu and where you adjust it from the reticle, you would see X on 0 and Y on 0, and that's right through the chart, you know, right through the alphabet, 0, 0. Yeah, as I said yesterday, if anybody is thinking about, did I say it? I don't know. If anybody's thinking about buying one of these Zulas scopes, I know a lot of people get frightened, especially with the ballistic calculator on board, but you don't want to, because the app does everything for you. Once you choose your pellet, it gives you, of course, the weight, but also the coefficient, ballistic coefficient of the pellet. The only thing you have to do is measure the height, measure the middle of the eyepiece down to the middle of the probe. As I say, when I done it on mine, well, I can't remember if I said it or not, but when I done it on mine, that measured from the middle to the middle of the probe 3.56 inches. So I just entered that in. Now the final part will be entering the FPS of the pellet for the ballistic calculator. I put the altitude in. You don't really have to do that, but I did. I'm 526 feet above sea level where I live, so I've stuck out that in. And the millibars, like pressure, you can get all that off the internet for your local area at the time of shooting for the ballistics. Once it's entered, it just stays there, so it's not really that important, because that won't change. Yeah, so if anybody's a bit worried about the ballistic calculation on these Zulas scopes, don't worry about it, because I'll always give you a helping hand, you know what I mean? Just go through it with you and tell you what you've done, if you've done it right or you need to think of. Now, when you come to shooting with the rangefinder, it does one or two things. You can have it hold under, where you get a little red cross goes over or under your main reticle, or you can go to the next point where the reticle will drop or go up, you know, hold over, or I forget what it's called now. But anyway, no, fantastic scopes. Now this one I got for $4.99, so that's 100 less than you're seeing it anywhere. Yeah, $4.99, and well worth the money. Well worth the money. Right, okay, so that's it. End of video. If you enjoyed it, give the thumbs up and leave your comments. And I'll see you on the next shoot. See you later. Bye.